Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there. Hey, you. Do you need some half-assed legal advice or some brutal vigilante justice? Then do I have the podcast for you. That's right, kids. Well,
better call Matt.
Better call Father Matt. All right, kids. Welcome back to another episode of the Devil You Know, the Daredevil Podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the true Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
I mean, not yet, but soon. It's a little Hellfire, y'all.
Soon? What, you gonna move to New York?
Hell no, I'm not gonna ever move to New York again. I'll never live in that cesspool. It's almost as bad as LA. Well, it's probably worse than LA now.
And again, for you, I mean, it's gonna be New York's gonna be worse than LA because the weather's gonna be crap half the time. All that cold. All right, so we have a new issue to cover, Daredevil number 3. But before that, we'll get to some old stuff with some reviews of Daredevil 104 through 107.
Goody.
I can't. Oh, I thought she was going to curse me out for picking these issues.
No, it's okay.
I mean, it's a change of pace.
I mean, you could have squeezed in some Dazzler to make me happy, but
I was looking. I don't know if we've ever actually had like a Daredevil Dazzler
I think it's one, and I think it's recent. Like, they met at no, it couldn't have been the gala. Was it the Hellfire Gala that I'm thinking of?
I'll have to do some research, but Dazzler is for December, Lilith, and
yes.
This is still our November episode.
I know, I was just saying.
No, if I can find it, I'll put it on for December.
Okay. Challenge issue to Philip. And if you guys know what issue Dazzler and Daredevil met, let us know. You can win a no prize.
Or a real prize.
Do we have anything Daredevil related? I
don't think we have Daredevil related, but hey, kids, you want something not Daredevil related? Oh yeah.
We should get DG Chichester to print little mini billy clubs. He can charge his cost, I'm sure.
Excuse me, sir. He who we ask favors of every month. Hey,
every single month until he's dead. He's stuck with us now.
Although, I mean, we are performing a public service. We are giving him free advertising for he actually has new stuff out now.
And ego stroking. Don't forget the most important thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're the biggest Chichester cheerleaders. And again, kids, Daredevil.
Oh my God, not Chichester cheerleaders. Calm down, Stanley.
That was the original name of the show.
Okay, is it too late to rebrand? I love it.
Can you imagine if we asked him that the next episode?
Give me a C. That name's way too long to be spelling out every single episode, though. So.
I know, but oh man, I do have the legs for that, though. All right, but yes, we are the biggest supporters of Mr. D.G. Chichester.
If you're not D.G. Chichester, you can't write ninjas. Wait, no, I just found it. It's an Avengers issue.
Ah, okay.
That's where they're looking for new members. I don't know if they ever meet, but they're in the same issue together.
Oh, is that? Is that the one with all the headshots on the cover?
Yeah, 221.
Okay. All right. I will investigate after this episode.
I think it might have just been a gimmick, though. You know, I don't read Avengers, so.
No. Okay, so it's not a recent one. That's an old one. Okay.
Yeah, super old.
That's like from the 80s. I will investigate. All right. You heard it here first, kids. Lilith Hellfire requested an Avengers issue. The Hellfire is frozen.
Pending.
Hellfire has frozen over. All right. So, should we get to these old issues?
Let's do it.
Oh my God. Okay, well, Kraven's in the first issue. Oh, geez, I didn't watch it yet. Did you watch the Madam Web trailer yet? Must have dropped today.
Do you want to save it for?
We'll save that for Spider-Cast. Yeah. Oh, but did you?
We can watch it live. We'll watch it live and react live to it.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, do you see we're in talks for our finally for an MCU Reed Richards? Do you see who's in talks?
No.
Pedro Pascal.
I mean, I love him, but goddamn, does he have to do every movie, every TV show?
I don't know what he makes, but Disney is getting their money's worth out of that man.
I definitely think he's getting robbed. I might have to call his agent, like, hey man, you're taking it too easy on the mouse. Make them bleed.
Oh my!
Don't tell him I said that as a shareholder.
All right, so Daredevil number 104 from October 1973.
He's like, you ain't burying me alive. I ain't no goddamn spider.
Yes, Prey of the Hunter. Wonder who this could be about. All right, writer Steve Gerber. Pay attention, Noel. Steve Gerber. Penciler Don Heck. Inker.
Don, what the heck?
Inker Sal Trapani, colorist Petra Goldberg, letterer Charlotte Jetter. Oh my god, do we have 2 women on this? On a 1973 issue? Get out of here.
Well, you know, they were trying.
I guess. And editor Roy Thomas.
They found something for old Roy.
Daredevil and Black Widow are in a training session talking about their personal affairs.
Workout buddies.
Oh,
eyebrows.
Oh, well, I mean, they do live together,
huh? Tapping my way downtown.
And how
he doesn't have too far to tap.
Oh my!
That taste is still in my mouth. I think the pants come off next. What's that soundtrack? Let's get physical.
Oh my! And how is Matt Murdock? He hasn't met Kerwin J. Broderick, the head of Broderick, Sloan, and Murdoch. And
listen to how pretentious he sounds. Of course he hasn't met a guy named Kerwin J. Broderick.
I know, but is that...
I just want to punch him in the face just hearing that name.
I know, but is that weird that you're a partner in a firm and you haven't met one of the other names?
Not really.
No?
Well, it is a kind of small firm. It's not like it's huge, but... I mean, honestly, Matt should just be an associate, if even that. Should definitely not be a name on the header.
Was that it? Again, I haven't read a lot of these early. Is that an affirmative action hire? You know, he's the blind man.
Nice.
I mean,
not to get political, but affirmative action, the most frequently helped minority is the white woman. Just saying. So, you know, another thing to be mad about the Supreme Court, white ladies. They want you barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen, not voting, and not getting anywhere, stuck with your nasty, gross husband. Ugh. That enough should be revolution. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Howdy, y'all. Ooh, I got feminist and socialist rant. Good for me. Good on me.
I feel Noel coming to full power.
Anywho.
And how Matt after their session together, they meet with Ivan, who brings them their mail. Inside,
they're too exhausted to move.
Ayo. Inside, they find an invitation to a cocktail party being held by
Okay.
Isn't that what?
Next thing you know, Tom Cruise will be there serving up drinks.
I was gonna say, isn't that
too soon?
I was gonna,
8 years too soon.
I was gonna say, isn't that the code name for your annual trip to Vegas, the cocktail party?
The cocktail hour, or less.
Oh,
Mama's got things to do, places to see, or people to see, and yeah, whatever. However that goes.
Lilith likes her love life like dominoes, 30 minutes or less.
With a little tracker so I can see when you arrive and make sure you're leaving.
It's a pepperoni and sausage.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But
hello, Vegas.
I can agree with Ray when it says it's fine having a sausage fest.
Oh my! I know it looks good for her birthday.
Oh no!
It's fine having a sausage fest.
Oh my god! I mean, it seems impersonal, but for your birthday, can I send you money for
strippers and drugs?
Exactly. For a gentleman to take you to dinner, quote unquote, a dinner companion.
Cash is not impersonal, by the way. If you didn't know, we have a Cash App. It's in the show notes. Feel free to drop some.
That's right, Capes and Lunatics. Yes. Oh my god, can you imagine? What did you I want to do it just for the story when everyone says, what did you get Lil for her birthday or Christmas or whatever? I'd be like, I got her dick.
Cold hard cash. In this economy, she said she's done with Funko Pops.
I paid for her annual
Rumpy Pumpy.
Inside, yes, a cocktail party being held by Kerwin J. Broderick himself, who's anxious to meet Matt Murdock.
It's like, let's see what this blind guy can do.
Meanwhile, the mastermind behind San Francisco's crime rackets has hired Kraven the Hunter in order to defeat or kill Daredevil. When the man offers Kraven the money, the hunter refuses, telling him he only works for the thrill of the hunt.
Stupid ass. That's why your son was so desperate.
So,
living in decrepitude.
I mean, you could tell he's insane. Yeah, he doesn't want money for that.
1970s money. Oh, babes. That inflation was almost as bad as what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Damn, Nixon.
We need the money. Gimme.
Somewhere Alan Moore just came into his full power. Somebody shitting on Nixon?
Wow!
He's doing the South Park cable guy nipple twist.
Mel Gibson strapping himself down. Later that day, Matt Murdock arrives on the job at Broderick, Sloan, and Murdock to learn that his partner Jason Sloan has gotten him a postponement on the trial of the research center vandals that he is representing. Matt is furious because he has no intention to change his plea because he has enough evidence to find them innocent. This causes turbulence between Jason and Matt and makes him wonder about the ethics of his employer since the orders came from Broderick. Oh yeah, and the mysterious mastermind who hired Kraven, in this issue, they call him the Man.
It could be worse. You could be the Arranger. Oh, did I ever tell you one time I think it was either a costume party or Halloween. I dressed up as Kraven and somebody's like, so who are you, Nicki Minaj? I'm like, God damn it. I've got the wrong set of friends here today.
What? You're just like Kraven. Yeah. What was it, the loincloth or the goatee?
I don't know. Literally, one time I dressed up as He-Man and somebody said, who are you, Nicki Minaj? I'm like, well, you have to remember, the late 2000s were crazy, man. Yeah.
And she pulled the cart. God damn it!
Yep, I'm going home.
Screw guys.
I'm taking your balls and I'm going home.
Whoa! Whoa! Jeez.
Look at our wrecking ball testicle.
Russell, the gift that keeps on giving.
That was half his page is just from that one episode of Energon Universe, kids. You better check it out.
Oh God! Talk about the Bad Babysitters Club. I can't leave you with anyone.
I know. I mean, Ray and Dave seem like the good babysitters now. All of a sudden, all those polite Australians. Check out Connor McKenna's recent appearance on the latest Electric Mullet podcast.
Oh man! Somewhere, somehow, all the Superman writers like, yes, stroke my ego, thank you.
Whoa!
They're like, they want the mullet back, and I'm like, calm down now. Now, if the mullet comes back, it's gonna be me and you, Phil. Me and you. I'm gonna be like, yep, petition for Nightwing to get his ponytail back.
No, you better blame Tyler for anything. Oh my God, you know what him and James got? Oh my God, they're so horrible. They got poster. Well, James bought him a poster. He sent Tyler the electric blue Superman on a poster, and James is gonna have the red one behind him.
Oh God.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, just know if Superman's mullet comes back, Nightwing will be getting his ponytail.
I don't know.
Fair's fair.
Anyway, returning home, Matt finds that the mansion has been attacked and Ivan bound up. Untying Natasha's bodyguard, he learns that Natasha has been kidnapped by Kraven the Hunter, who has demanded that Daredevil meet him at the San Francisco Zoo.
The San Francisco treat. Ding, ding.
I was going to say why, because Kraven thinks he's
wild, like an animal.
I mean, somebody had a bunch of kids with this meme. Not just one woman, several. It's disturbing. The Marvel Universe is disturbing.
You can slather up my Cobra.
The Serpent Society somewhere just came into their full power. I also love the parody that Invincible does of the Serpent Society. We're not a lame group.
Yes. Yes.
Like what? Just shout out to Amazon, but like, what are you doing? 4 episodes and then a break until the end of 2024.
They're dragging out that 8 episodes left.
It's like, babes, it's greenlit. Get the writers back in and the animators immediately.
Oh, jeez. Arriving there, Daredevil is instantly attacked by Kraven. As the man without fear manages to hold his own, he demands that Kraven show him where Natasha is. When Kraven finally does, he does so with dramatic flair. Doesn't he do everything with dramatic flair? He has Natasha tied to the ground in the elephant's pen and has blown a horn, sending the gigantic beast into a frenzy. I know there's a joke in there, something about blown and giant beast and frenzy, but
I mean, it is Natasha.
Hey-oh! Why does he have her tied with her head against the ground and her butt in the air? I don't know.
It's for the plot.
The plot it does mean all Black Widow's ass.
The pizza delivery guy is coming really soon.
Whoa! She's stuck in the dryer, kids.
Put it in the fridge.
Hey! Oh! No, that's a dark parody porn.
Those boobs scare me.
Daredevil breaks off the first to rescue Natasha, allowing Kraven to escape and begin plotting the next phase of his attack on Daredevil. 6 days later, Matt and Natasha head over to...
Because you got to rest on the 7th.
I think... What do you think? He thinks his Billy Club is holy or something?
If recent issues have taught us anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he thinks it's an instrument of God now. Oh, jeez. But yeah, they head over to Broderick's mansion for the cocktail party and meet Broderick for the first time. Cocktail party, love? Oh, Las Vegas. Oh. The strip is a rockin'. Don't come a knockin'.
I just hope the Grand Prix doesn't tear up my beautiful, beautiful city. Like, shout out to trying to get Americans in the Grand Prix, but not Vegas. That was the wrong move anyway. That would be a rant for Salty and Petty.
Again, kids, Vegas is just for gambling, sex, and drugs, okay?
A little bit of rock and roll.
Well, that is rock and roll. The party is dull, and Matt and Natasha cause some controversy among the elite that are there. I love that old lady. She's like, "You live with 2 men?" She's like, "Yeah, are you jealous?"
Not relatable content for me. I don't think I could ever live with a man. Yeah.
Once again, Lil's like, maybe 30 minutes at a time, but not permanently. Wait a second. What are you talking about? Lilith went skiing in Vegas? What? Just then, Kraven the Hunter bursts through the window. While Natasha keeps him busy, Matt slips away in order to change into Daredevil. The 2 heroes have the upper hand fighting Kraven in close quarters, forcing the criminal to take the battle outside. There, Kraven gets the advantage, knocking out Black Widow with a tranquilizer dart, then knocking Daredevil unconscious. With the man without fear knocked out, Kraven lifts the hero over his head, poised to throw him off a cliff.
His back. Give him a bang.
Into the rocky waters below. Alright, so, thoughts?
That happened. I don't know. Like, I always say Daredevil's a solo guy, but I really enjoy him and Natasha's dynamic, especially this era. So good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I think him and, good team. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if, this was, partially inspiration for bringing back Elektra, especially when those 2, actually work together.
Yeah.
Because, this is a good, I don't know. Sometimes it seems like they kind of make her a little, in this period, they're just she's just, not as capable sometimes as she is in the present day.
Well, that comes with age and demand and, trying to keep up with the times because, especially back then, some of it, allegedly, I'll say that, is, social commentary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Of course you love this team. 2 gingers. Come on. I know.
Exactly.
All
it's
down
like,
for this.
babes, there's no buy panic here.
Oh, my. Two ginger.
I do like the next issue a little bit better.
Okay.
But it's only because, Darlin Starlin's in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, the letters page was called Let's Level with Daredevil.
Oh, I was like, yeah, let's workshop that a little more. You're almost there, babes. You're almost there, but this ain't it.
I mean,
Devil's Advocate it is. It was right there the whole time.
I mean, that's true. I was going to say, or if we really wanted to speak truth, I'd be like, getting the fact from Matt,
Take a number, step to the side.
The doctor will see you shortly. All right. So Daredevil 105 from November 1973, Menace from the Moons of Saturn. And no, we're not talking about the Black Widow's chest. Yes.
I can see it from Uranus.
Oh my god, you know how many Uranus jokes we had in those early episodes of the Quantum Zone? Oh my lord.
Yes, I do. Bring back the Quantum Zone.
Oh, don't tell me.
I'm thinking Will could use a little break right about now.
I know, he's like, I'm good with my one week show. One weekly show, that's fine. All right, writer Steve Gerber again, penciler Don Heck and Jim Starlin. What?
Jim Darlin Starlin.
Jim Darlin Starlin. Okay. Oh, inker Don Perlin. Colors Janice Cohen. Letterer.
Dang, they just get the two other chicks. What is going on?
I know. Letterer June.
Now
Braverman.
talk about your affirmative hires.
All right. Oh yeah, there's the other characters here too. Okay. Kraven the Hunter is about to throw Daredevil off a cliff into the angry waters below, and despite her best efforts to stop Kraven, Black Widow fails. However, before Daredevil strikes the rocks below, he suddenly disappears. Although none see it and Natasha assumes that Daredevil has died, Kraven is then taken down by Black Widow with the help of the police, including her friend Paul Carson, who tries.
Get out of here, Carson! Get out of here!
Who immediately tries to be like, oh, he's been dead for 5 seconds. Here, come give me a hug.
Also, Ramrod.
Oh, yeah.
And Angar the Screamer. I see a top and bottom couple. None of my business.
Oh, my.
None of my business.
I mean, later on, Angar the Screamer would be with Screaming Mimi, who would become Songbird of the Thunderbolts.
Stop trying to make Thunderbolts happen. Marvel's getting ready to ruin that whole thing.
I know. Come on, give me some OG Thunderbolts. Come on.
Daddy Fatty. That's all we need.
Whoa. Daredevil, however, is alive and well and has materialized aboard some strange vessel. Walking forward, Daredevil finds himself in a gigantic alien greenhouse and detects the faint heartbeat of a woman across the room. One that he finds incredibly beautiful. Well, which one doesn't he find incredibly beautiful? She has a vagina and a pulse. He finds them beautiful.
I was going to say you beat me to it. Even the pulse might be questionable on some days.
And again, beautiful. He's blind.
I was blind.
He's blind.
Yeah. It's the Hallow Shallow effect. Shallow
yeah. Approaching her, he reaches out, causing her to snap out of her meditations and strike Daredevil for interrupting it. Oh,
right up his alley.
Thinking that Daredevil's a thrall of Thanos, she attacks him with her mental powers. However, Daredevil breaks off the attacks and demands to know and answers as to why he has become her target. All right, kids, ready for the flashback. She explains that
Take a deep breath.
She explains that she was from the planet Earth. However, after her parents died in a car crash, she was rescued by Mentor, leader of the Eternals of Saturn, where she was raised among Mentor's children. Trained in the ways of Shalom, she became a priestess, mastering her mind and body. She would come to be
one
called...
more so than the other.
She would be called a Moondragon. Her civilization was then destroyed by one of their own, the Mad Titan known as Thanos. Wanting vengeance, she would learn that Thanos had escaped to her homeworld of Earth and followed him there. Learning that there were those in Thanos' thrall, she would seek out allies and humans that she would empower in order to strike at her foe. With her unseen benefactor, she has deduced that Daredevil and the entire city of San Francisco is under Thanos' thrall.
Oh, she's a dummy. It's okay. She's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many people over the years who will tell her, you know what, you're an idiot. Daredevil asserts that this is insane. However, this doesn't stop her from reactivating her creations. The Dark Messiah, Ramrod, and Angar the Screamer. Angar the Screamer.
Oh, okay.
Daredevil demands that she read his mind so that she can learn the truth and see what sexual positions he's thinking of, and that she has been tricked and that San Francisco is not under Thanos' control. When she does learn the truth, however, it proves to be too late when she is shot from behind by her benefactor, Kerwin J. Broderick.
Told you he was a punchable douche. Told you.
Trying to donkey punch me now, bitch.
It's the name. It gave it away.
I know. Kerwin. Now that Moondragon has learned the truth, Broderick has come to eliminate her now that she is of no use. While above the surface, the police are taking It says they're taking Kraven away, but didn't he just disappear? Wasn't he like, I'm out?
It's okay.
When suddenly the ground begins to quake and the last of Moondragon and Broderick's creations come to life, the earthen creature known as Terrex.
Wait, I have this Marvel handbook. Wait a minute. Let me go read this origin. Give me a second.
It says the story was, retconned in some aspects in Moondragon's entry, an official handbook of the Marvel Universe A to Z number 7, in order to fit the modern version of this story. Wait, you have the official handbook of the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, the little ones that they used to put out.
Uh-huh. Oh, I was going to say Will, and I know Charlie. Yeah, I always love those.
Yeah, I have I think 12 of them or so. It's impossible to have the whole set unless you were just literally collecting it. You're of that age. They're in, the ones that I find sometimes are in bad shit. People used to rip the covers off their comic books. And I just don't understand.
Okay, people in it. I know. It's like, even if you don't know they're valuable, it's like, why would you do that?
Why? Makes my heart hurt. It's like when people crack the spines of their book. And it's just like, oh, stop.
Or stick them under their couch.
Well, it depends on who the book's written by.
Yeah, you know.
If I see some Bill O'Reilly stuck under the couch, it's fine.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, if I go.
Although, not gonna lie, he's a pretty good author if you're into that kind of thing, historical fiction. But it's Bill O'Reilly, so I could never really enjoy it fully. It's like,
we're talking actual literature. Okay, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Many wobbly tables are being propped up by some Zeb Wells stacks.
Hello.
What?
Philip, save it for the Spider-Cast.
Okay.
Save your venom for Spider-Cast, okay? save your petty little venom for fucking Spider-Cast.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, kids, subscribe to the Patreon or drop some money in our Cash App, or I'll come to your house and rip up all your Zeb Wells issues.
Oh no! That's just called public community service.
Recycling.
For toilet paper, see?
Oh!
That's where most recycled paper ends up. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
And I'm
Get
sure...
up a day! South Park was right!
Oh my...
Don't let big toilet paper tell you what to do.
And I'm sure many of you know, but yes, it's later revealed that, her Moondragon's father, his spirit is resurrected and he becomes Drax the Destroyer.
Yes. Everything tangentially related to Moondragon sucks. I'm just saying.
I mean, I just see the name Jim Starlin and I get the heebie-jeebies because it's like, I hate the way he writes Adam Warlock. I'm like, how Adam Warlock's like the greatest thing ever.
What is your... I like Adam Warlock. One of the only Marvel characters I like.
I know, but it's like, I don't know, the way Starlin writes him, it's always like, it's his
self-insert character, okay? Leave the man alone. Let Jim Starlin have something.
Nobody could beat him. No Quasar, no Marvel. No one can beat him. Okay.
All the people Phil likes couldn't beat him, see? That's why we love a petty king here. Let Will Poulter have something.
Like I said, the MCU version was fine. Oh, we didn't even mention in this summary where it's like, I guess when she's being controlled, Moondragon was called Madam McEvil.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, what was that? Wasn't that Ray Kroc's wife? McEvil?
It's like Madam Satan in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It's like, yikes.
McEvil? I'm like, we're trying to get like ethnic here, like McEvil. I'm like, what? If you were just, I would have.
Where's the Irish Defamation League when you need?
Exactly. I would have bought Madam Evil more. I'm just like Madam Evil.
It's it's like that joke. What is it, like stupid or stupid McStuperson?
Exactly. Exactly.
They had to underline it with a fine point. Yowza.
So yeah, I didn't. So you like Moondragon? Because I was.
No.
Okay.
Did she have her own book for a while or something?
No, but she's appeared everywhere. I mean, she's been in.
It felt like it. She showed up a lot in this era.
Oh yeah, in Avengers, she showed up in Marvel's Captain Marvel series. I know when Peter David was writing Genus Fell, she was there. She showed up in Quasar a couple times. I mean, I think she showed up in something.
It's not even like the costume's that sexy, so like I just couldn't really.
It depends who's drawing it, Some in the in the 90s, some artist made it like this thin,
Of course. Well, this cover had Ramita art, right? Well, it was a whole bunch of people, but
John Romita, Don Heck, Mike Esposito, and Gaspar Saladino. Yes,
that's like an all-star lineup right here.
I know.
And I do like the cover. They're like they're like Daredevil and the Black Widow. I'm like, yeah, put some respect on her name. Thank you.
You know what? It's like in this era they do like a bunch of like official, unofficial team up books, because it's like this. In this era you get Daredevil, Black Widow, and then you're getting like Captain America and the Falcon, and
yeah,
they're doing like unofficial team up books. Like
you got to sneak it in the back door.
Hey-oh!
Unethical life hacks with a little hellfire? I don't know.
Gotta sneak it in the back door.
I'd let Burt Reynolds my ass.
It's gonna do it for me every time. I don't care.
Cock-a-doodle doing that every time.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Nom, 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 nom.
That's disturbing after both of those drops.
Las Vegas.
Welcome to CapesandLunatics, home of the best dick jokes on the internet.
I need a podcast that I'm sure you had dick jokes. And do them 69 times.
If we did a podcast about dick jokes, would you listen? Just asking for research.
Oh my god! You know how sick I am of like now every a-hole on the internet who's like complaining about wokeness.
The MCU.
Yeah, just using that picture of the Kathleen Kennedy Cartman. It's everywhere. That image is everywhere now.
The point, and it's gone. Well. Leave it to Trey and Matt. They try to satirize. That's that satire. You try to like point out the hypocrisies on both sides, but the wrong side always is louder.
Mm-hmm. Or they don't get it.
Exactly. They're like, see,
yeah,
even Matt and Trey agree with us, those liberal assholes.
Wow.
I'm just like, liberal where? If you know, you know. It's like, you don't have to be a donkey to enjoy the marijuana. I know plenty of ruby red states, and more ruby red states actually have legal marijuana for recreational use. I'm just saying. Look around, man.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
There's this car that runs out of water. Even though that's a Danny Masterson joke, it's fine. It's still okay. It's fine. Because it's true. Because it happens every time. 4 different times this is happening, guys. Like, 4 different people independently come up with it and they're all dead. Isn't that weird? Isn't that suspicious?
You know how volatile that water is.
It was hard water.
Hey-o.
Jake Garrick invented hydro motors confirmed.
You people think hard water is ridiculous for a superhero origin. There's a lot of hard water is going to be fueling Lilith Hellfire on her birthday.
There will be no water. Only Mountain Dew and alcohol.
Hard water.
No seltzers, just liquor.
Hey-oh.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
You know, Mountain Dew does make several variations of alcohol. So,
Squish is a squishy.
oh no, yuck.
All right, let's get
Life be not proud. Tell me about it, sister.
Daredevil 106, yes, from December 1973. Life
Man,
be
this
not
is
proud.
this is like the prime disco era, man. I would just love to be a fly on the bullpen, on the rolled up dollar bill.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone loves cocaine.
And why were the flashbacks better than the main story in these last two issues?
I know.
No tea, no shade, just saying.
Kerwin J. Broderick has been using Moondragon's Titan and technology for his own ends in order to reshape the city of San Francisco in his own image. When Daredevil and Moondragon have learned the truth, well, hold on, my screen went funky there for a second. When Daredevil have learned the truth, Broderick shot Moondragon in the back. He has unleashed his latest creation, Terrex, a creature that has the power of life itself. He has dispatched his agent, the Dark Messiah, to put a force field around the city to prevent anyone from escaping. He has sent Ramrod out to smash any authorities that will resist Broderick's plot. Ramrod smash.
Relatable content.
Hey-oh! Again, kids, what's the magic word this time? Las Vegas. Broderick explains how not only was he the reputable owner of a law firm, but also the secret kingpin of crime of the San Francisco underworld. Not with those titties. He had everyone in his back pocket until the arrival of the ethical lawyer Matt Murdock and the costume crime fighter Daredevil. Ethical lawyer. I can't even
What
see
are they
you.
smoking?
I can't even
wait.
see you, and I can hear them eyes rolling in your head. Things changed when he met Moondragon and tricked her into helping him, all for the sole purposes of taking over all of San Francisco. Kerwin then tells Daredevil that he intends to merge with Terrex, giving him power of life and death. When the Man Without Fear attempts to stop him, Kerwin blasts him with his stun blaster and leaves the two unconscious beings behind. Meanwhile, above the surface, Terrex is giving a show of power, swiping the police away by creating gigantic plants. And then, when a police officer approaches him, ages him to death. As Terrex walks away, Black Widow and Paul Carson note that everything in Terrex's path has died as Terrex has absorbed its life force. While at police headquarters, Chief O'Hara is answering a flood of phone calls from panicked people when he gets a telegram telling him that his brother, who is out on expedition in Africa, has been killed.
Oh, that's what you get. Stay the fuck out of Africa.
Exactly.
Unless you're building wells and giving clean water, stay the fuck out of there. No reason to be there.
Is he one of these rich guys who goes for the hunting or whatever?
On a safari, yeah. If you get trampled to death, you get everything you deserve.
Exactly.
I don't feel bad for you.
Back at Moondragon's ship, Daredevil revives to find that Moondragon is on the brink of death. Taking her to a regenesis chamber, he is unable to operate the machinery because he cannot see what color the dowels are. I mean, why didn't he put it?
He can feel color! What are you talking
I
about?
was going to say, why didn't he just put his hand on it? He could feel the colors.
I guess they forgot that part of the canon. I haven't. Never forgive, never forget. Literally made me put down that book the first time I read it. I was like, nope. That's corny as shit. I'm not going to come back to this.
Moondragon uses her powers to restore Daredevil's sight so that he can operate the machinery and restore her to full health. Using the teleportation device, the two return to the surface right before Black Widow and Paul.
She couldn't let him keep it? Like, what a bitch.
Well, I mean, as we'll see, I mean, he's the one who kind of says turn it off.
He's like, I want to pretend like every woman I'm banging is beautiful.
Wow!
Put it back! Put it back!
Oh, is that why you're pouring those chemicals into your eyes, Lil?
Nah, I'm actually pretty shallow.
That's what I'm saying. You know, say you find a well-hung young man, but maybe the face isn't meets your high expectations, and it's just like,
Everybody's beautiful in their own way.
It's like, that's what they make the light switch for, kid. Elsewhere, Angar the Screamer is out driving with his girlfriend Janice, and they happen upon Terrex.
Janice!
I know. As Angar brags about how Terrex and Broderick are going to make this city theirs to control, Angar is completely oblivious to the fact that his close proximity to Terrex has killed Janice.
Aw, poor Janice.
While at the same time, Daredevil, Black Widow, and Moondragon deal with the threats posed by the Dark Messiah and Ramrod. The threat of Ramrod, Lilith.
Watch your back!
Oh my god, there's a story in the 90s.
Try to donkey punch me now!
I just remember Ramrod. There's a Captain America story from the 90s where him, Falcon, and Diamondback like infiltrate AIM Island. Meanwhile, like the same weekend, there's like this big like fight, like big fight club thing, and like posing as Crossbones, Captain America has to fight a bunch of cannon fodder, including Ramrod.
Oh no!
It's so funny. And he has to pretend to be Crossbones while doing it.
That's the worst fate of all.
I know. I love the 90s. Oh my god. After Moondragon defeats the Dark Messiah, Daredevil realizes that his vision is hampering his ability to fight and has Moondragon take his vision away. See? He'd rather be blind and have his moves, Lilith.
Hey, you know the drop.
Oh, yes. Just gonna, oh, yep.
Chicks won't feel pity for me and bang me.
This proves it.
All his physical skills deteriorated with that sight. He's like, no, if I can't fight, if I can see and can't fight, I know there's something else I can't do, so make me blind.
Feed me, fight me.
Whoa!
That's the Matt Murdock life story right there.
Okay. I gotta get you that custom shirt before you get to Vegas.
Good, I'll need something to distract the boys while I play poker.
Feed me, fight me. Daredevil lends Black Widow a helping hand against Ramrod. He lends her a hand against Ramrod. Insert masturbation joke. However, their fight is cut short by the arrival of Broderick, who has arrived with Terrex and is about to merge with the creature and destroy the city. And yes, Kerwin Broderick is revealed to be the criminal mastermind, who's been multiple San Francisco crimes dating back to Daredevil 97. Oh yes, we get another Let's Level with Daredevil. Alright, so any thoughts, Lilith? Yes, Ramrod.
Yeah, that's about that. That'll do it for me.
I said Ramrod, helping hand, insert masturbation joke now.
I thought I was waiting on the Russell drop.
Oh, whoa. Well, which one? We have so many now.
You can slather up my Cobra.
All right, let's get to this last one here. Daredevil 107 from January 1974, Blind Man's Bluff. Writer Steve Gerber. Oh, new penciler William Robert.
Oh, babes,
Brown.
he's not bluffing. That's a Billy Club, and he's happy to see you.
Whoa. Yeah, new penciler William Robert Brown. Inker Sal Buscema.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Somebody's gonna get it.
He's the inker, not the penciler, so I don't know if they weren't getting right crossed.
He just whispers in the guy's ear, my name's in it, you gotta do it.
Yeah, make with the chin music, yeah.
Don't disappoint the kids.
Alright, kids, we're about to get our other guest star here. Kerwin Broderick merges with his last creation, Terrex, and demands that everyone surrender to him or he will kill every inhabitant of San Francisco.
I mean, it's not going to be a big loss. They're still hippy-dippy at that point.
Oh!
It's not like it's the headquarters of Silicon Valley like it is right now or anything. No big loss.
Hey.
Sorry, Ashbury Street. You're going to have to take one for the team.
That's one of them blue states, isn't it?
I lift around the rim of Ronald Reagan's keister.
Well, no, yeah, it really is a red state, unfortunately. Everybody thinks it's blue, but it's pretty red.
It's so weird. You'll get like big states that are like, one way, but then like pockets of, it's just like...
Yeah, the largest metro population, yeah.
When Daredevil attempts to attack Terrex directly, he finds his legs temporarily numbed as a warning to avoid such foolish attacks again. I touched it and my legs went numb. It reminds me of college in Elektra. Moondragon
experimentation.
Oh my. Moondragon, Black Widow, Daredevil, and Paul Carson then pull back to determine what to do next. Elsewhere in the city, Broderick's law partner Jason Sloan watches the events unfold on television. Realizing that Matt Murdock was right all along, he storms out of the office, vowing to do something about his former boss. Daredevil and the others, meanwhile, have given up and gone to Police Chief O'Hara to convince him to surrender to Terrex. O'Hara refuses and storms out of the office, and the group finds the telegram on his desk informing him of his brother's death in Africa.
Do we care about him?
I mean, maybe if you read the previous issues, but I don't know. Your brother's had a terrible accident. Stop. Your brother had a heart attack and his heart stopped.
Stop.
Just then, another police officer enters the room and tells them that Terrex is being attacked by Captain Marvel. Who's that? Captain Marvel. Let's get some views. Captain Marvel.
I didn't hear you one more time for the folks in the back.
Captain Marvel.
Which one though?
Well, this is Marvel, kids. So
exactly. Bait and switch. Don't be in our comments with bait and switch.
I know, but you know, but the tagger on this episode will say Captain Marvel. Outside, Captain Marvel tries his best to stop Terrex. However, he is then attacked by Ramrod. Don't you hate when that happens, Lilith?
I don't get attacked. I do the attacking.
Oh my! She goes right for that Ramrod, kids.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
The two superhumans fight it out, however. Captain Marvel finds that his strength is outmatched by Terrex, and so he changes into Rick Jones suddenly. Blinding Ram...
Who? Oh, no, you said Rick Jones. Never mind.
No. I'm Rick Jones, bitch!
That's the exact energy he has, though.
I know. So. I don't know what was up with that hair, because I've read like that whole Marvel, pretty much that whole Captain Marvel series, and Rick Jones never had hair like that.
He's trying to impress somebody. He's trying to get some, bro.
Well, in the words of Miss Shania Twain, that don't impress me much.
So you think you're Brad Pitt? Oh, it had to hurt Brad Pitt when she changed the lyrics. She's like, bitch, I'm Team Angelina.
Oh, if anyone follows me on Facebook, you'll see my new mission is to find memes that say, Mariah Carey must be stopped this Christmas.
You leave her alone! She's been through enough. Let her make her millions.
I was going to say, yes, I'm sure she's sobbing.
She's got two twins to support.
I'm sure she's...
Because you know Nick Cannon got 18 other kids. He ain't giving that lady no child support.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's hurting for money.
Babes, have you seen how she lives? Look, listen, it ain't none of my business.
Oh, what is she firing cannons every day like Johnny Depp?
You know what? It's not my place to say. I don't want the lambs to come at me.
Oh.
I listen, that's one fandom I ain't gonna start no shit with. I love Mariah Carey, but if you know, you know. And I'll leave it at that.
So yeah, Captain Marvel changes the Rick Jones suddenly, blinding Ramrod enough for Jones to step out of his path, and Ramrod runs straight into a brick wall, knocking himself out. Despite Captain Marvel's pleas to change back, Rick insists that they need to rest after their last few cases and points out that Daredevil and the others are arriving via helicopter. Rick just goes, I'm going to get an ice cream.
Unbothered king. You gotta love it.
Oh yeah, giant creatures attacking the city. Give me an ice cream. Elsewhere in the city, Angor the Screamer finally notices that Terrex killed his girlfriend Janice. When he attempts to hug her,
no one cares about Janice, bro. Nobody.
Oh my god. When he attempts,
Fran Drescher does it better. No offense to that actress.
Okay, well now we're gonna get into some necrophilia.
Honestly, listen, I'm just gonna say this: Janice and Chandler belong together.
Oh my,
not Monica. That's my hot take. I don't care. You can fight me, friends. Friend nerds.
Fight me, friends, nerd. Come on, damn screen. All right. When he attempts to hug her corpse, it crumbles into dust in his hands.
That's what you get for attempted necrophilia, jerk.
Exactly. Prompting the furious Angar to go out and get revenge against Terrex for killing his lover. Back on the battlefront, Daredevil, Moondragon, and Black Widow are looking for Captain Marvel, realizing that his alter ego is needed. Oh my god, how high was he? Rick... Clicks and views, Lilith, shut up. Rick Jones.
I ain't gonna be bombarded with bait and switch, bro.
I believe this cover is on the arts, or no, at least on the YouTube one, so come on, settle down. Rick Jones clangs his negabands together to switch places with Captain Marvel once more. Not quantum bands, negabands.
Marvel, they were all definitely on something.
Ready for the greatest eye roll of all time, kids? Quantum bands.
Of course he does.
Negabands. Quantum bands. Negabands. Oh, man. Oh, I know.
A schmuck is shortly departed from their money.
Wait a minute. I never noticed that.
Bait and switch! They got 'em, boys!
Is that Abomination hand giving the finger?
Probably.
He's like, F you, Hulk. Hey, man. Yeah, so I have the Marvel Legends. Quasar, Marvel.
So, wait. Oh,
and Genus fell!
Oh, do you want Kamala, Miss Marvel, to finish the Abomination?
I mean, I would need more than her to finish it, but
oh,
there's like
I have that particular 2 of those particular sets.
There's a total of 7 figures you need to complete that Abomination.
I know.
Captain America, Iron Man, yeah, Kamala, Marvel. I have Mach 1 from the Thunderbolts, the Leader, and Rage. Rage?
So random.
Rage? I know. Like, what do these characters have in common? Nothing. I'm like, has Rage and Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel even met? I don't think so.
It depends on which Marvel you're referring to, probably.
Well, I said Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Well. Alright. Sorry, kids. I had to show off my collection of Marvel Legends.
God damn it, Todd McFarlane, make up with Marvel. No tea, no shade to Hasbro. No tea, no shade. I'm sick of it.
I know. You know how much money they could charge for a Todd McFarlane Spider-Man figure? Come on.
Yeah. That's why they won't do it.
Yeah, they hate money. The Kree hero confronts the assemblage of heroes. The Kree hero confronts the assemblage of heroes and offers his aid. When Marvel confirms Moondragon's origins, he explains that Terrex was a doomsday weapon in development by the people of Titan. Because the creature is the embodiment of life, they would have to destroy it with something made of unlife or antimatter. However, they would have to stop Terrex's rampage by attacking the mind of Broderick first.
So what?
Chicken butt? What?
It's just Broderick. Who cares?
Terrex is stopped.
His name is Kerwin. Who the hell cares? Shout out to you if your name is Kerwin. It's all jokes, parody, and satire.
Yeah, the random 5 people on the planet who probably have that name, or yeah.
No, I feel like that's an old boomer name, so there probably is like a billion Kerwins.
I was gonna say most of them are probably dead at this point. Terrex is, well, again, prove me wrong, right?
No, Kerwin Frost, born in 1995. So
oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and he's black. Yikes! Your parents did not like you.
I was gonna say that sounds like
not a junior, so there's no reason for your name to be Kerwin.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that sounded like an old white man name.
It is. That's why I was like,
Or unless they named him after like the grandfather, or the great grandfather, or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Terrex is stopped first by Jason Sloan, who attempts to shoot Terrex, who just laughs at him. With a choice between living and dying, Sloan chooses death and living under Terrex's rule. Just then, Matt Murdock...
Give me liberty or give me death!
Just then, Matt Murdock shows up...
Because ice cream wasn't available.
Oh, my. Just then, Matt Murdock shows up. Matt Murdock shows up to confront Terrex as well. Furious, Terrex orders Angar to use his powers against his foes. However, Angar turns against them again. Instead, goes with them against Terrex as well. As Murdock, Black Widow, and Captain Marvel keep Terrex occupied, Moondragon uses her mental powers to boost Angar's powers beyond their range. They trap Terrex in a black void with the Egg of Creation. When Terrex smashes it, he is enveloped in utter darkness. The Unlife destroys Terrex and kills Broderick with the threat over Moondragon ends the illusion. With all said and done, the heroes reel at the scope of what they accomplished, and Captain Marvel parts company with them. So, yes, she goes into his mind and defeats him with the image of like this oozing egg. So, I just want to know, how good were those drugs in the bullpen?
Everyone loves cocaine.
I'm talking
Smoke,
Matt Murdock in upstate New York on mushrooms. Tripping on mushrooms, meeting the devil. I'm just saying, it was that good.
Smoke, did you be?
I think Alan Moore might have stopped by.
Grant Moore? No, Grant Morrison.
Oh, God. No, they would have never recovered. They'd still be mind zombies right now, bro.
Those weapons.
They'd be just drooling in a chair in an asylum right now.
Grant Morrison and his weaponized arsenal.
Ayahuasca.
Paraphernalia. Oh, my Lord. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Captain Marvel next appears in Captain Marvel 31, where he takes Moondragon to Avengers Mansion.
That's an odd first date.
No, I think it's more like, let's get rid of her.
Pawn her off on the Avengers. They take anybody. I mean, Hawkeye's even there.
Oh!
I can say that as a Hawkeye fan. You can't say it. You leave my short king clad in purple alone.
Oh my! I mean, yeah, they take everyone, especially after Bendis wrote the book. Jeez.
Poor Jessica. She did not deserve that.
I know.
Yeah, goddamn house mom.
I know. Spider-Man and Wolverine aren't in enough books. Let's put them in the Avengers. Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna say no.
Bendis.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Captain America's going to work with a known killer. Yeah, that works.
Bendis.
Well, that's the thing. Listen, the birth of the Ultimate Universe was the downfall of Marvel in retrospect.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to write 2 years from where you stood. Just do what you want. We're going to get rid of you anyways. Just do what you want. We'll start a new number 1 when we don't like something. Just do what you want. The nerds will pay through their nose. We're charging $7. And they'll love it. We'll charge $7 for a prequel and a flashback. Still bitter. All
right, put a twist on that South Park rant. Put a chick in it and give her big titties.
Yes.
The kids will buy it.
No, listen. You can't go wrong with that.
That was the 90s.
Yeah, nowadays you probably get canceled for it, but...
And then meanwhile...
Stephen Platt, you better be lucky you peaked before this era.
Does boobs scare me?
No, I was gonna say that in the 90s for Heroes Reborn, when they said, put a chicken in it, give her big boobs,
they're like, not you, Captain America.
Rob Liefeld, has got the assignment wrong.
Don't forget Kingpin's titties.
Oh. That's
pulling out those Hawaiian shirts.
Does boobs scare me?
There you go.
Does boobs scare me?
Oh, God. What a time to be alive, man. I love looking back on, this era of comics, because it's absolutely batshit insane.
Oh, yeah, especially 70. Yeah, you do.
They're just doing what they want. They're like,
Tell me someone wasn't high right in that last scene.
I guarantee you they were. There's no doubt in my mind that if they weren't, that's the issue.
Although, and Noel, back me up on this. Steve Gerber wrote some crazy stuff. I mean, you trying
to tell me Steve Gerber says he's sober as a judge? Because I've read some of that man stuff.
That Man Thing stuff, and then
exactly.
Exactly. And it was covered on Trapped in a World, and then Justin and I covered it when we did those giant-sized Man Things. Hey,
oh boy,
Howard the Duck versus what's the vampire cow?
Oh. What? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a vampire cow. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That happened. That's a real thing. Wild. Hell cow. That's who you're talking about, right?
What?
Hell cow?
Hell cow, yes.
AKA Bessie. God.
Tell me Gerber
her and Porker.
Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider Ham.
Yes, I need them to be a thing.
Oh, that's cool.
But don't leave out Frank Brenner, because he's just a bigamaniac, because all he does is hang out with Steve. So don't ever forget Frank.
Right. So you enjoy. I thought you were gonna yell at me for picking these issues. Okay. That's good. I'm glad you.
Listen, anytime you're going anywhere near Howard the Duck stuff, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get creepy.
But no, yeah.
Don't watch that movie high. It will traumatize you. Watch it sober and suffer like everyone else.
Does that duck have nipples, man?
Sure does. But you do know how duck penises work, right?
Oh my!
I don't know why we have that drop, but we have
You
that
know how
drop.
duck penises work, right?
Trapped in the World, Howard and the Duck Podcast.
Proper the collective. So juvenile. Let's get into
the new issue.
The new Daredevil
Yes.
issue. Okay. Like, it's good, but like, are we ever gonna answer questions from issue 1? Like, I feel like he wrote himself into a corner. He's like, I'm gonna put a pin in it and I'm gonna come back to this. I wanna have fun. I wanna have some really cool fucking fight scenes. I wanna have fun. And that's what this issue is. It's fucking fun.
Oh my! I know. Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron Cooter for the
Oh,
artwork.
yeah. The art is
Oh, that
great.
warehouse scene, amazing. That thing at the Bugle, fucking perfect.
Oh yeah.
Love it. And we're getting so street level. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, I miss this. He's been caught up in too many conspiracies lately. Like, this is just pure, let me take my anger out on a poor low-level gang a la Batman. Sorry, Ray.
I mean, Cooter's art is like is you know, it's his own thing, but it's giving me vibes of like heyday of like John Romita Jr. on Daredevil.
Yeah, it's very kinetic. Like,
Yeah.
you feel the acrobaticness of it, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I like that a lot. Like, I think that was missing from a lot of modern Daredevil, is that they forget, like, bro, he's a Daredevil. He, like, you know, it's giving, it's supposed to give Nightwing. Okay, it's okay. That's literally what it's supposed to do, and we lost a lot of that as opposed to like wanting to do like the hand to hand stuff, you know. But I think, you know, what do they say? The best defense is a good offense, and I think they've forgotten that for Daredevil for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to see kind of that practice back in action.
Yeah, again, it's like, you know, we don't need every 2 seconds. How can we rip Matt Murdock's life apart?
Babes, he's already been ripped to shreds. He's literally been to hell and back at least 3 times. Enough's enough. Enough is enough.
Exactly, and his life has just been torn down, and you know, just thank you, you know who.
Your mother's a whore!
Yeah.
But
Hopefully we'll be able to replace that drop fairly soon.
I know. Well, by September.
In the new year.
But I love when he's going through the henchie's phone and he's like, you know, mine set up for a blind guy. You know, it's a little more effort to go through someone else's phone. I'm thinking, I heard you saying, don't you feel the colors?
Yeah. But I do, like, I kind of like that because, like, he is blind and he is supposed to like lean into that, and they do have like these really cool accessibility gadgets for like blind and like deaf people and stuff, and I think that's also something that was that's been missing from Daredevil. Like, I think people rely on that radar sense a little too much, and
yeah,
I think that like people who have like who are blind or who are deaf, and I think it's nice to see that a character that's supposed to be blind use accessibility tools. Like, what the fuck? Why did it take this long?
And I do like that. Yeah, where Saladin plays with the senses, where it's like he gets a voicemail in the middle of the fight. He's like I can play it low because, you know, these guys aren't going to hear it over the gunfire, but I can, you know, my ears can hear it.
Yeah, like that's been missing, like fundamentals of Daredevil.
That's what I said. That's what I loved about Chichester's run, is like, you know, when you get into the senses and stuff. Yeah.
I think people don't want to do the research, or they don't want to offend and get canceled.
No.
I think that I really feel like when it comes to that kind of stuff nowadays, people are very like sensitive about that.
Well, and I think a lot of people just want to like do the ninja stuff and, you know, do the flashy stuff, but it's like, no, you know,
we got to get back to basics. Like, I've been begging for us to get back to basics. And I was kind of, like I said, the first issue kind of threw me, and like he still hasn't answered some of those questions. I see you. You better answer them. But I'm enjoying the ride until you can figure out the corner that you wrote yourself into, how to get out of it. But if it's more of this, I'll give you about 3 more issues before I'm demanding answers. I refuse to be strung along again. I have been hurt 3 times in a row. I'm not going to do it again.
And I believe Saladin told me this when we chatted. You see who we're getting for our December issue. It's going to be a Merry Christmas indeed, Lilith Hellfire, because yes, Bullseye's going to be back.
Yes, I was so excited. I was like, oh, he even remembered Bullseye. Like, where the hell has he been?
I know.
Although I know a lot of people think it's corny, but he is classic Daredevil. Like, hate it or love it, they're the two sides of the same coin in a way.
I like the character fighting Daredevil, but it's I kind of like it a lot because they don't like Jokerize him, because it's like they'll do a bunch of Bullseye, then like they'll forget him for a while. You know, they'll leave him alone for a while until like maybe people forget.
A decade.
Oh,
could you imagine if they left the Joker alone for a decade? Oh my god, you know how different the comics are.
Again, he showed up in issue 200, and then like Anne didn't pick him back up till like the end of her run at like 280 something. It's like, can you imagine them not touching the Joker for like 80 some issues?
There's no way. Somebody would their heads would burst.
Not mention him, not have nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, like I'm really enjoying this run so far. I mean, in the longer, like I said, like I like to theory craft and stuff about what's going on, so that's fine. But I'm gonna need some answers. I like I said, I've been hurt, and I can't take it anymore. It's no fault of his own, but like, yeah, we've been through some rough patches with Daredevil and just like Marvel Comics in general, like where they just let the writers kind of do what they want without any repercussions. I feel like, no offense, I feel like some of the editorial staff has been asleep at the wheel, just coasting.
Yeah, you think it's just that I don't want to say laziness, but it's just like, oh hey, he's such a popular character now, we can kind of do, we don't have to be too picky.
I guess
it's almost like the Spider-Man effect, where it's like, oh, the character's so popular now, we don't have to worry about that comment did not age well.
Babes, do you know how hard it's going to be for the next writer of Spider-Man?
Or
they ain't gonna have no fucking leeway, bro. They're gonna be up that guy or gal's ass. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No.
Although I kind of would want to be the person that come after Zeb Wells, because then if you even
from a fan standpoint, you're gonna like that first 3 issues. You're gonna get so much love and support. But the editorial, I promise you, is gonna be so ugly for the next person.
But if you could tell, I mean, even if you do like a half-assed effort and like people can tell you're trying, they'll be like, oh, this is a masterpiece compared to that last guy.
Yeah, unfortunately. I had high hopes for him, but like, again, he wrote himself into a corner. He did something a little too controversial for the times, and is what it is.
Oh, I mean effing over Ben Reilly?
That too.
Oh yeah, Paul.
Especially that.
Oh yeah, and Paul.
He had a chance to be a hero, and he chose to be a villain. Like, that's not relatable content for me.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the amazing Spider-Man writer.
On that note, no, shout out to Daredevil. Just the crew is really good.
Yes.
Totally worth the $5. I'm not complaining about that at all. But I'm gonna need some more variant covers. That's all.
Yes.
And stop sticking ads on the front of my fucking comic book covers, please and thank you.
I know, and it's not just for the Marvel. I always feel like that. I've felt that way for the last.
Yeah, for anything. I don't want that.
For the last 10 years, I felt that way. I'm like, no, even if I'm super hyped for the movie, I don't want to see that on the cover.
Yeah, like especially because it has nothing to do with Daredevil.
Yeah,
like, no tie-in potential whatsoever.
They did that. At least on the regular Daredevil cover, they just did it small on the bottom there. But like some of the other ones, you had like the big banner running across it and stuff. So
yeah.
Again, like I said, I don't care what movie it is. I don't care if it's a movie I'm like dying to see. I don't want to see that on the cover.
Yeah, like do like a normal person. Put the ad on the back of the page, you cheap fucks.
Or even on the inside cover,
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, just don't do it on the front of it.
Anyway, yeah. It was such a good cover, too, and I'm just like, why would you do this? This is almost as bad as the Wonder Woman Snicker ad. Almost.
But yeah, again, scroll down, because like 2 episodes ago when I did talk to Saladin, it seems like he's very excited to write this book, and,
Yeah.
And it shows. I mean, he's doing a good job on this.
Yeah. I thought he would be a good fit because of the previous stuff that he wrote.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know, like, like I said, like it was like, you know, it's always iffy because you never know if a writer like actually like pitched it and they gave it to him, or they just said, "Hey, fucking do this or get out." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Daredevil's kind of at that. He's in that, you know, that point where it's like, well, the show is being retooled, and you know, it's just a lot of divisiveness and things like that. So it's always like hard to tell like where that writer falls.
Yeah. And then, I mean, we were hoping.
It seems like he knows his stuff, so I really
because and again too, remember we were hoping that we would get back to some street level Daredevil, and it seems like we are. So yeah,
I think that was the general consensus, and I'm just happy to see that they actually followed through with it. They weren't just like dragging it through the mud.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up, Elektra ongoing. Manifest.
Well, I mean, I even spoke to him about that. I mean, we are getting that gang war miniseries, but he even said, I mean, he was honest. He's like, you know what? That miniseries has sold very well for them to consider ongoing. So
yeah, for a woman led, even Elektra,
I'd say
it'd have to be $1.5 million.
I'd say pretty much any.
Actually, I think now that the bar is so low, I think 600,000 copies should do it.
Maybe, yeah.
And I think that's very attainable. So.
But I think pretty much any character these days, if you're not like a Spider-Man or a Batman or somebody, you got to kids again.
You got to put your money where your mouth
They'll give
is.
you whatever you want in your comics, but you have to pony up the money. That's the.
Well, this is the inverse of it too. It actually has to be good.
True.
Like I said, like how I feel, it's like, okay, you've got a black female character in there, okay, but is she actually doing anything?
Yes.
Is she actually a fully realized, actualized character, or is she Power Girl when you guys are being neglectful and her boobs are just getting bigger and bigger with every issue for no fucking reason? Like, you know.
What character is this?
Power Girl. You know what I'm saying? Like when they were neglecting that character and then they realized what the hell was happening, you know?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of characters go like the new characters that they introduced, like shout out to Duke over in the Batman family. Like, where the hell is Duke? You introduced him, he had a great response. Now nothing, dirt.
But yeah, they have to write good. They have to write good characters like that. But kids, if they do give you that, then you have to.
Yes, you have to back it up.
Have to support with your money. Yeah, because if they are putting in an effort, and then you're like, well, why didn't that character last? Well, because you have to buy it, kids. It is a business before anything else.
Yep. As Disney is learning, like, what? We're not just printing money anymore. We're not guaranteed $1 billion every fucking time.
You can't just put a chicken in to make her gay.
Make it lame. Although, if one character should have been the lesbian fucking anthem, it should have been Captain Marvel and Maria. I'm just saying. Like, you screwed the pooch on that. They should have leaned into it.
Whoa, say that slower.
They should have leaned into it.
Hey-oh.
Give it the old college try, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey-oh.
History will say that they were roommates. Now that would have been, I'm just saying.
I mean, would that have been so weird though, because she did know her when she was a kid and stuff.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Monica Rambeau's mom.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was kind of implied in the first movie, it kind of dropped, but then it's like Valkyrie shows, and we know how Valkyrie rolls, so it's just like,
yeah. Oh yeah, the mother, yeah, definitely, yeah. And then that would have been more, tension between Monica and Carol, where she'd be like, you were like my other mother, and you just left,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, no shade to Nia DaCosta, like, but I have a better written script than that. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, with that, I don't know if they'd let her do that.
Oh, they would have.
What do you think?
They would have just called Kathleen Kennedy for backup. She's already lame in the MCU, so she's not with it. Boom!
You know how many neckbeards would be like, I knew it!
I mean that from the heart, though.
She doesn't like men. I knew it.
I mean, it was implied the way she treated Marvel. I'm just saying, it was a lot of things they didn't follow up from the movie from. I'm just the first movie. I'm just saying.
She's one of them lesbians.
Howdy, y'all.
She took your chick.
The guardians.
On that note.
Wait, what are we here for? Oh yeah, Daredevil. Never mind.
Daredevil! I mean, it's not Black Armor. I mean, much love to him.
And
But like, it's not that is the event that we are waiting for.
Yes, and again, kids, I mean, I will probably mention it here a little bit, but if you want full in-depth coverage with the writer of Daredevil Black Armor, every issue, check out Chichester Chats, because
Chichester Chats.
What is that? 4 issues? Every issue, yes, we will be talking to the man himself, Mr. D.G. Chichester, so I cannot wait. New issues of Daredevil I get to talk to Chichester about. Oh.
It's good. And like literally Christmas came and my birthday came so early.
I know.
So excited.
Oh my God. I said 90s me would not have, I would have called you a damn dirty liar if you would have said this would come fast.
This is my life.
You mean I get to podcast and talk to writers I love and get paid nothing? Yeah, sign me up.
That's the trade-off. You get to live out your childhood fantasies, but you still got to have a day job.
Okay, let's actually do the podcast that we get paid nothing for.
F in the chat for Charlie.
Yes.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yes. Oh, remind me during the holiday episode, we got to do a toast to Charlie.
Of course. Get your apple juice ready.
That's right, kids. Lilith loves the apple juice. All right, kids. All right.
It's more of a cider. Sparkling.
Fermented cider. All right. Yes, thank you for joining us. Next time, I was looking at that. I was looking at that Avengers issue, scrolling through it real quick.
Yeah, I was switching bait.
Daredevil didn't even show up in that issue. So, all right, but next time, besides the new issue, Daredevil number 4 with Bullseye, we're going to cover another new issue, the first issue of Daredevil Gang War, featuring Elektra in the middle of that Spider-Man event.
Mama will be home from Vegas and still drunk, so buckle up.
And we're also going to do a Daredevil Christmas issue, Daredevil number 7 from 2011. Or is it Christmas? I know it's at least winter, so. Daredevil number 7.
The coldest winter ever? Yeah, sure.
Oh, my. by Mr. Mark Waid, I believe so.
Nice.
All right, so, yes, send us all your thoughts on that. And again, send us your Black Armor thoughts. We can ask the man himself, Mr. D.G. Chichester, your questions.
You've been warned!
So, yes, send us your thoughts and check out Chichester Chats. CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Christmas is just around the corner. Show your mom you care. Get her a Capes and Lunatics t-shirt.
Well, if you live in the Northeast, maybe you should get her a hoodie.
Oh, true. Oh, yes, hoodies.
Hint, hint.
Phone cases, cups, made out of genuine aluminum. And, of course, the Patreon, because, kids, you fans of the multiverse, you get, you never know what version of Lilith Hellfire you're going to get.
You can get Happy Lilith, which she very rarely shows
Wait,
up.
what?
She shows up sometime.
There's a Happy
Shut up! I'm lying to the patrons.
You
get angry?
No, I was
Horny?
I was gonna say you might get happy drunk Lilith Hellfire. You might get angry drunk Lilith Hellfire. You might get horny drunk Lilith Hellfire. You never know. Something different every month. And of course,
and this November we are doing overrated celebrities and underappreciated celebrities. See if your faves make the list on either one.
You want the brutal honesty?
Yeah, brutally honest, bro.
Join the Patreon, yes.
I'm glad that's going to be behind the paywall because you won't believe who I think number 1 is.
Oh my! So yes, join the elite with Justin, Russell, Moz, and of course number 1 Batman fanboy Ray.
Batman, my favorite character.
We saved it for the end. He tuned out. It's fine.
I was good because I saw on Facebook he was like, "Oh, sorry, it's been a while for a new episode of ITK." And
but the Marvel Snap!
I so wanted to be like, that damn Marvel Snap addiction, but I didn't. I was good. All right, so find everything at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. All right, for everyone's favorite internet granny and assassin, Lilith Hellfire, where can people get a hold of you?
NSA, Jokes, Satire, and Parody.
Yes, of
For
course.
everybody else, you can find me on Facebook, or you can find me on Threads or Instagram at Your Fave Internet Granny. That's GRANNIE. Duh.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Lubricated eels are the best.
She's coming for you, Vegas. Hey-oh!
You've been warned.
Your whole family can suck it.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, lock up the liquor cabinet. Love's coming to town.
What's happening in Vegas?
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done. It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that.
Send me
Don't pull
Zillow
it out
listings,
unless you're gonna
guys.
use it.
What?
That's true.
So send me Las Vegas Zillow listings.
Oh, my.
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises. Superior puss.
This show. I love it. This network. All the Cape stuff I like.
Bless this mess.
Exactly. All right, kids. Join us back here in 1 month for the last episode of the year. New issues Daredevil number 4 and Daredevil Gang War number 1 and Daredevil number 7 from 2011. But before that even, make sure you check out Chichester Chats episode 26 as we talk to D.G. Chichester himself about Daredevil Black Armor number 1. So if you love Daredevil, kids, you're gonna get a lot of Daredevil next couple, at least
You're going to be swimming in it.
at least 2 episodes every month of Daredevil.
What a time to be alive.
Oh my god, I swear I saw an article today. They were talking about Daredevil Born Again, and they're like, where are they at? Well, in the series. And the new writers are like, well, we got our offices. Oh man, 2025 is going to be rocking. Alright, kids. Come back next time. And remember, it's better to be with the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Well, you don't. Unless you're into that kind of thing. No judgment.
Or bald chicks.
No judgment.
No.